All right, in this video, we're gonna go over an exercise you can do to help. It's gonna help with anything you need to do on one leg that you need to get speed while staying on the one leg. So for example, what I mean is like a slalom, for example, where you need to work the knee and the ankle to really drive and get some speed off it. It could be that you turn like a tractor and you wanna get speed out of it like that. It could be anything like that that you need to get some speed on. Now, some people struggle with things like that. I teach some people and they really struggle on slalom especially to get the speed on both edges. Maybe on the first one they get a good boost here and then they have nothing on the next, and then they kind of wiggle and they're doing something like this, trying to get some movement, and they're not getting any. So this is an exercise we can do to practice. You go on a circle, you bend into the ice here and you pump out of the ice. You bend, you pump out the ice. You're all pushing on that inside. We bend inside. We focus on the inside. You focus on any of the edges that you have difficulty with. So say your slalom looks like this. You get a good one here, nothing. Here, and you can't get an outside. Then we go to this exercise on the circle, practicing just the outside edge. So we go bend, outside edge. Bend, press out, outside edge. Bend, press out, outside edge. As I'm doing this, I'm bending, I'm pressing the weight into the heel of my skate, and then with the knee and the ankle, I'm driving it out the ice again. So I'm here, bend, drive it out the ice, bend, push and drive it out the ice. You really have to drive into the ice. The knee is going to create the power there. If you have no knee action whatsoever, you're just going to be like, trying to swing everything else you can to get it around, and it doesn't work like that. That's when you see some people, normally beginners or weaker skaters, doing the one-footed slalom, and they're there, and they do it like this. They just swing everything to make an edge happen, which is incorrect. This exercise is done by using the knees, the quadriceps, the muscles in the legs, to really bend, drive out the ice, bend, drive out the ice. The same on this way, drive out the ice, drive out the ice. As much as you can do it forwards, you can practice it backwards, coming around the circle here. Try and keep the core very strong as you do it. Don't wobble around, you're going to make life hard for yourself. We can go backward outside, drive out the ice, drive out the ice. It can help with everything. Another example, you could do bracket, and you might be a bit weak getting a change of edge for the twizzle. Well, this exercise is going to help you, again, drive out the ice and get that speed. So you end up doing bracket here, and then change of edge, and then you can twizzle no problem on the end of it, which is a really important exercise to practice. Now, it's important as you're practicing this exercise that you really keep the upper body as still as you can. Don't flail your arms around everywhere, swing around like this. It's going to make life hard for yourself. And although you're going to feel like maybe you're doing it better, you're not actually going to be helping yourself for the future. And the purpose of the exercise is developing the power coming from here, not using the body to make the power. So you really focus on the legs and the lower body, and it's going to help you a lot with your skating. So let's give you an example of what a circle of this exercise looks like. Try and pick it up on a hockey circle if you have it, and we pump out the ice, pump out the ice, pump out the ice. I'm really just focusing on the lower body here, pump out the ice, and I pump out the ice, you see? Just like this. I'm not worried, you can practice with the arms out if you prefer, like so. I'm just showing you, it doesn't matter the upper body so much as we're just practicing purely power from the lower body. Again, I'll show you on a right foot outside edge now. We're going around the circle this way, and I pump out the ice here, and I pump out the ice, and I pump out the ice.